So good morning students, welcome back. Today we'll discuss some important terms used in magnetism. Okay, first definition is intensity of magnetization. Okay, it is represented by capital I. Suppose we are having a magnetic element, we are having a bar magnet, minus M plus M is the pole strength, both the poles have equal and opposite pole strength, and V its volume, and capital M is dipole moment of this magnet. So magnetic dipole moment of per unit volume of a magnetic substance is said to be intensity of magnetization. If dipole moment in per unit volume is more, intensity of that magnetic element is more. If dipole moment in per unit volume is less, in that condition intensity of that magnetic substance in per unit volume will be less. That is less attractive. Okay, dipole moment of per unit volume is said to be intensity of magnetization. We know the formula of dipole moment. We can write in two ways: pole strength into effective length. That is the first formula of dipole moment. Either we can write NIA, N number of turns, I current, A is area. Okay, so this will be the two different formulas of intensity of magnetization. Capital M is said to be magnetic dipole moment. Small m is the pole strength, both the poles having equal and opposite pole strength. I is current, A is area. So simple, magnetic dipole moment for per unit volume of a magnetic substance is said to be intensity of magnetization. Okay, what will be its unit? Look at, for finding the unit of I on with this. Okay, no need to write the number of turns. Current having formula ampere, area meter square, and volume meter cube. Meter square to cube cancel out, so there comes only meter. So what will be the unit of intensity of magnetization? Ampere per meter. Okay students, our next definition is magnetization force. Look at students, magnetization force, it is represented by capital H. What is magnetization force? Suppose this is iron needle. Okay, and we want to feed the magnetic property in this iron needle. So we'll put this iron needle in magnetic field under the influence of magnetic field. This magnetic field exert force in order to feed the magnetic property inside it, in order to magnetize it. That force is called magnetization force. Actually, magnetization force is ampere, number of turns into ampere. Okay. If number of turns and current is more, magnetization force will be more. If number of turns and current is less, so magnetization force is less. So basically it depends on number of turns and current. Okay, the force exerted by magnetic field in order to magnetize the object, magnetic element, is said to be magnetization force. It is number of turns into current, ampere. It is the ampere and number of turns. If number of turns in ampere is more, we can say force is more, magnetization force is more. One more formula is there, B equals to mu naught H. That is the relation between magnetic field and magnetization force. And mu, that we know, what is mu naught? That is the permeability of free space, having 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Weber upon ampere into meter, the value of mu naught. H is Ni, number of turns, ampere. So H, we can write Ni. So mu naught Ni is the formula of magnetic field. And the magnetization force having the unit ampere per meter. It is basically number of turns into current. Okay, it is ampere number of turns. If number of turns and current is more, we can say magnetization force is more. If number of turns and current is less in that object, we can say magnetization force is less. Now students, third is magnetic permeability. It is represented by mu. It is defined as the ratio of magnetic field to magnetization force, B by H. Okay, and its unit is Tesla upon ampere into meter inverse. Okay, the ratio of magnetic field to magnetization force is said to be magnetic permeability. Okay students, next is relative permeability, mu r. It is defined as the ratio of permeability of medium. Mu is the permeability of medium to permeability of free space. Mu by mu naught is said to mu r. That is said to be relative permeability. Mu is permeability of medium and mu naught is the permeability of free space. For vacuum, mu r is what? 1, that is a fixed value, and for air mu is 1.00004. So basically this is the formula. Mu is permeability of medium and mu is the permeability of free space. That ratio is said to be relative permeability and represented by mu r. It is unitless because mu and mu cancel out, so there will be no unit of relative permeability. Okay, students. Next definition is magnetic susceptibility. It is represented by this sign. This sign is said to be chi. Okay, magnetic susceptibility. This sign is said to be chi. It is defined as the ratio of intensity of magnetization to magnetization force. I upon H is said to be magnetic susceptibility. This sign is said to be chi. Okay, I upon H is called magnetic susceptibility. Okay, students. Now students will discuss relation among magnetic field B, magnetization force H, relative permeability and susceptibility, magnetic susceptibility chi. For that we assume a solenoid. Okay, we inserted a small iron needle. Okay, between the solenoid, space between the solenoid, that is said to be core. Mid portion of this solenoid where we inserted the iron needle, that is said to be core. When you flow the current, it produces magnetic field. So here we are having two elements. This middle portion, core, iron needle, and this is solenoid. So we are having two types of magnetic field. So what is total magnetic field? Magnetic field of solenoid plus magnetic field of core. This is core and this is solenoid. What is the magnetic field of solenoid? Mu naught Ni. So we can add mu naught I. We did in the previous chapter. What is the magnetic field of solenoid? Mu naught Ni. No need to represent number of turns, so we can add mu naught I. Okay. What is the magnetic field of core? Just we did today the formula B equals to mu naught H, where B is magnetic field, H is magnetization force. Here we can write mu naught H. What is common? Mu naught. So I plus H. This is the very first relation. Okay, among magnetic field B, permeability, free space, permeability of free space mu naught, intensity of magnetization and magnetization force. Nothing is common, but we'll take common as H. So H will, it remains 1 and there comes I upon H. I upon H we can write as susceptibility, magnetic susceptibility. Okay, that is second main form. Okay, now students we can make one more change. Transfer the H downwards. B upon H, mu naught 1 plus chi. B by H is mu. That is said to be permeability of medium. That is another relation. First relation, second. This is said to be third, and this is said to be fourth. B by H, permeability of medium, and this is permeability of free space. We can make one more last change. Transfer it downside. 1 plus chi. Permeability of medium to permeability of free space, that is said to be relative permeability. So final form will be what? Mu r equals to 1 plus chi. So these are the different relation. Okay, give them as equation number 5 between B, H, mu r and chi. Okay, students.